What's up, people? This is Damiyahn Smith, aka Legendary Black Lion, and I'm flying solo today. Well, not really solo today for What the Food, our special edition of What the Food and Other Oddities. We have Toy for Toys, Food Chronicles. Hang out with us. We gonna kick it. We are here. What's going on, Toy?
What's up, man? How you doing, man? It's good to be here. Loving this. I'm in Tampa Bay with these good old Bucks, and you're down there in Kansas City with my team, man. Down there with, well, I guess up there technically. We're down south.
Y'all down south, down in the dirty south.
You'll be with the Chiefs until probably tomorrow. That all of your squad will be down here.
Yeah, which let me tell you, dude, it's about to get dumped on up here. Like it's Friday night, and we are looking at some serious snow coming here to Kansas City. And so they're going down there, and it's gonna be nice and warm. It's gonna be chill, not chill, but it's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? They gonna be in a good spot. We ain't.
Be in a real good spot. It's warm. My wife just went on a walk.
Oh man, I'm jealous. So tell everybody what we're doing here today.
So today we have joined teams. We've combined. We've had a conversation offline just so we could say, you know what? I told Damiyahn, I really like what y'all doing over at What the Food, and I want to make it kind of a segment in what we're doing over here at Toys Food Chronicles, and I want to do more kind of a live interaction thing with what I do here on the channel and make it more interview based.
Yeah.
Damiyahn agreed that it could help, and then I was like, if there's any way I can help boost subscribers for them over there at What the Food, and same vice versa. We want to be able to share that love. There's the Super Bowl coming. I'm in Tampa Bay, then in Kansas City. It's time to talk about What the Food.
Right. What the Food and Other Oddities. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to give the folks a little bit of an idea of what we do. So for your audience that haven't had a chance to check out What the Food yet, basically What the Food and Other Oddities is about looking at all the ridiculousness that passes for food these days, as well as the way they're advertised, and even just odd, odds and ends, what they call the oddities, right? Toys and all that stuff. So I wanted to take us over here. So I brought this here because this year the Super Bowl, it's we dealing with COVID-19, and it has changed how a lot of businesses function, and we know, in the headlines, some big players decided to pull out of the Super Bowl, right? Pepsi and Coke, and a few others, right? They're not gonna spend the money on Super Bowl, but Mountain Dew, these dudes are spending money.
Got to.
So Mountain Dew is there we go. Mountain Dew, they hired John Cena to be in their commercial for their new watermelon flavor. Which, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Did you know that Mountain Dew did not have a watermelon flavor before?
First of all, no. And had I known, this is going to sound so racist against our people. hopped on that so quick back in the day. Like,
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Here's the thing. Watermelon is usually like the best flavor of anything. Best flavored candy, best flavored drinks. Remember those drink packages, Weilers? They were like
oh,
do you remember
yes,
those?
yeah.
And the only one that tasted good was the watermelon. Watermelon Jolly Ranchers were the best. Watermelon Now Laters were the best. So I mean, that's
So, watermelon now laters were the best, and right behind that though was green apple,
oh yes, green apple.
and then grape. Oh my goodness,
Grape.
that was my
Yeah.
and then what red was there? It was like red. If it was red and it was candy, you pretty much liked it. Unless it's Starburst and it is pink and you like it.
Yeah, you can. They did a whole thing with Starburst where you could buy like a whole pack of pink.
And they had the one called Fave Reds, where it was like only the red and the pink and
I mean, cherry was good. Cherry was pretty good. Like
cherry was up.
of any cherry flavored like anything, Starburst was the best to me. Like most cherry flavored things taste terrible.
That a fact, with the exception of, well, I'm not a big fan of Coca-Cola, but
Oh, the cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke.
Yeah, cherry. You know what though? Yeah, cherry Coke was that was something special. Yeah. But yeah, in this, John Cena, he's not wrestling anymore. He's doing the Hollywood thing, and he's been getting commercials. This commercial looked like it was shot in like 2001. Like, look at the colors. Look at how he's dressed. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and this thing. Do you see that?
Flow, because I don't see a thing on the screen.
Say that again.
I haven't seen anything since the intro.
Oh, you know what? Let me fix that for you. There we go. I just gotta.
But I was the flow. I kind of knew that area was where we were going. I did not know about the John Cena thing, but that's dope because I like him in a whole lot of stuff. Like when he was on Psych, and
I forgot he was on Psych.
he played the girl's brother. Like I can't remember Jennifer or whatever her name was.
Yeah, Jennifer.
Sean's girlfriend, and then eventually became Sean's wife. Here we go.
Yeah. So, all right, hold on. Let me go back. So,
What?
there's John Cena.
Okay.
Like I said, it looks like he's in 2001. And then, so on Twitter, they dropped like this teaser, and it was like, guess what's coming up next from Mountain Dew. And then I was just like, what? So that's a dog, I think. That's a dog made out of watermelons. And let me tell you the truth. I was a bit offended when I saw this. I was just like, that ain't right. Nah, that ain't right.
Because it's John Cena, and I watched him freestyle
Yeah, he can rap.
against that dude in his audience that was trying to come at him. I'm gonna give a pass because typically anything dealing with watermelon or chicken, like Dave Chappelle said, I didn't know I was predisposed to like chicken.
Yeah, no.
Think those two things. I try to steer it clear and play it safe, but that what is hilarious.
Oh yeah. All right. I think the next thing, just to kind of give people a good sample of what this show is about. Remember how I said this is about weird food?
Yeah.
Is this working? Oh, John Cena again. All right. So I wanted to share this with you. My brother sent this to me. He sent this to me, and this is kind of a sneak peek, but here's how you know this is the end times. Or this is how
Wow.
you know they just ran out of ideas. Like, they made cosmic brownie cereal. Toy, when was the last time you bought cosmic brownies on purpose?
It was a while ago. So
Yeah.
I'm in college at Missouri Western. Having a conversation with somebody, and they say, "Hey, do you like brownies?" I was like, "Man, yeah, I like brownies if they taste like chocolate cake." And then somebody I don't even know comes off the side and says, "Then you don't like brownies. You like cake." So reality is, I don't like brownies, man. Like, and then I've tried to eat those things. They taste a little bit like,
They taste like they not finished cooked.
I know they taste a little bit like
It's just dough.
they don't taste. You can kind of taste the chocolate in them. This is like when you have to settle for a snack that is 35 cents at the store, and then it became 50 cents, and I don't even know how.
Man, it's like, who's buying these, right? But let me tell you about the false advertising in this book, in this book box or whatever. And by the way, folks, this is real. They actually made this. See, it's Kellogg's, it's Little Debbie. They actually made cosmic brownie cereal. Here's the false advertisement.
Real quick.
They made the cereal look like it's dry, like it's like little crunchy things. When I look at cereal, no, I'm sorry. When I look at cosmic brownies, I don't think of anything that's crunchy, that's dry. I don't even think of any. It's just dough. So this should be a bowl full of dough. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff is gross.
I want to take a second and tell you guys
Say that
this
again?
is why I like What the Food.
Oh, yeah.
Because they introduced us to the most ridiculous things that you could ever see. I don't know where they find the stuff. I don't research this, but I love watching their show. Make it your business. This is giving you guys a little love right now. Make it your business to watch the food.
Thank you
They
for
are
that.
hilarious. What they show us is hilarious, and it's talking about food, and I'm all about food and things like that. But this is why, right here, this is why I watch What the Food.
Thank you for that. So while Toy is on Toy's Food Chronicles, like serving up the good stuff, I'm about to switch this real quick. There we go. While he's serving up, actual edible food, we are. I'll tell you the truth. My brother says the same thing. He doesn't go and find this stuff. This stuff finds him. And we've been doing this show for almost 2 years, and we have not failed to find this stuff yet. These companies, man, they haven't. We have a live studio audience. Hey. They haven't failed to create this stuff. All right, so we gonna get into Food Chronicles. So, Toy, tell the people what we're talking about today.
So basically, what we're going to be talking about today, since we are coming on the horizon of the Super Bowl, 4 years ago, I moved down to Tampa, and these Tampa Bucks are not taking no slack. They got Tom Brady this year, and they are doing the do. And I come from Kansas City, and obviously my people's, my boys, my homies, Damiyahn and Will Smith, are from Kansas City, and I grew up with these guys. Literally, I ran on the track team with Will back in the day. They made me do cross country. I don't know why, but whatever.
Who made you do that? I didn't make you do it.
Huh?
I didn't make you do that.
Didn't make me do it. School kind of
Oh,
made
okay. Yeah, because you were more music and acting.
and sprint
Yeah.
and relay, but they made me run across country, so I had to run distance versus. Uh, um, I guess I wasn't as fast as Will. Will, we both are short, just so you know, but his little legs move a lot actual track team and not just cross country.
Yeah. All right. I apologize. I don't have these in no special order. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull this off. We talking about Super Bowl snacks and foods today, y'all. And Toy went through and he we both picked some of our favorites. Toy probably actually made all of his himself. And I have like the ones that I picked, I have made these, but I'm not cooking this weekend. Yeah, so all right, so this is what we got. So
First things first. So these are, a lot of times they say wings with hot sauce on them are buffalo wings, but Buffalo's not going to the Super Bowl this year. Buck wings.
Buck wings.
We bucking on them this year, and we're doing what it do. These wings are hot. They're nice. I have made wings on my show. You all know what I do. They're just good. I did find this picture on Love. I'm not gonna lie. I decided to do an episode with these guys because I didn't want to cook on this episode. I wanted to focus on conversation.
Yeah.
And so these wings, we're calling the Buck wings. I wish I would have had an icon that I could put on that just had the helmets with the Buccaneers helmet on it. So on top of the wings.
Hey, you should serve them in a Buccaneers helmet.
Say that again.
I said you should serve them in a Buccaneers helmet. Just turn, the little serving helmets that people put nachos in. Just
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. And then keep the Buck helmet as a souvenir.
Yeah.
And then they pay me an ungodly amount of money because they don't win the Super Bowl. I got it. Yep.
All right. So tell me what this is. I'm sorry.
So now, as an ode to football, it's ridiculous to not have what we like to call pigs in a blanket. So I'm sure you all have heard of pigs in a blanket. That is exactly what this is. You take the pig, you take the pork, and you wrap it in bacon. So it's already pig, and then you wrap it in bacon. Well, what is a football called? It's called a pig skin.
Pig skin.
So you take that football, you throw it. So why not do something that's owed to football itself and have a pig skin?
Dope.
My little daughter was walking through.
It's all good. I thought pigs in a blanket was like you wrapped the sausage in like bread or something. Is that right?
Huh?
Pigs in a blanket, you like wrap it in bread or something, right?
Yes, it's like a bread, yes.
Yeah. So
croissant.
Oh yeah, croissant.
We always step it up. We wrap it, and then we spread barbecue sauce on it. And then we put those little toothpicks in it, and then you give them to people and hope that they don't poke their mouths. But if people do, because it typically happens, you laugh at them.
Yeah, because if you see a toothpick and you bite into the food and you stab yourself, it's your fault. You did that. Yep. All right, what we got next? All right, so this is funny, dude. Like, so these. You got deviled eggs that are decorated like footballs.
And so basically what you do is you get the deviled eggs, and everybody knows how to make deviled eggs, but then you get a little bit of cilantro cream sauce.
There you go. Okay.
Little football lining on it, and it becomes automatically a football finger food.
So like, you're gonna see the kids are gonna like take these and play the little thump football, and you're gonna have deviled egg all over the place.
Yes,
It's gonna be great.
is what it should be called.
Yeah.
This is what it is. I mean, this is the super sloppy nachos. I actually did make nachos on my show. They look a little bit better than this because I put guacamole and sour cream and stuff and kind of made it a little more decorative
Yeah.
on the top. But it just makes sloppy nachos.
Yeah.
But you don't have to necessarily use meat. You use salsa, you use sour cream, you use tortillas, and you use queso, or whatever kind of queso that you particularly like. In
Yeah.
mine, I have American, and I have the Mexican blend spread that you can use. Now, I have to get into this because for people on my channel, Damiyahn is the king, and he's like T'Challa in the flesh. So he's a fighter. He's not only an MMA fighter, he's also a vegan. So he doesn't eat anything that's dairy, and he doesn't eat anything that has a face.
Right.
So if you were making like some nachos, there are some like alternative cheeses out there, and I want my audience to know. First of all, that I support vegans and people who live that lifestyle, and I also want them to know that there are alternatives.
Yeah. I actually, for one of my dishes, I did do the loaded nachos, and I'm gonna dig into that a little bit. But yeah, you're right. There are alternatives. Most human beings alive are lactose intolerant, but people like cheese. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, how do you in what ways can you deal with that? You can get some alternatives. I'll talk about a little bit of that. But loaded nachos are, first of all, one of my favorite things to eat. It's like the bigger the mess, the bigger the mound of food it is, the better. And I'll share my version here in a second. But yeah, you're right. Here we go. And then this is funny. This is actually probably up Will's alley as far as like ridiculous. What is that? Hold on, what's that wrapped around it?
In the center is guacamole. It has sour cream as the lines. It has queso on the this end, so that would be the cheese. And then it got the Buccaneer salsa on the other side. Yeah.
What's separating the tray from the chips?
It's the separation is bread, but it's funny.
Okay.
It looks like Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, it does. I was like, what is that? All right, so that's bread. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then you got sandwiches down there at the bottom, which you can't see.
Oh, hold on.
Photo is positioned right now. But you got chips on the outside that you dip in there, and then you can put some of the queso and all the guacamole and everything on your actual sandwich, if you so choose.
You got scoops, you got Doritos, you got Cheetos.
I like
Doritos,
to call
Cheetos,
this
Tostitos. You got the big three.
On the guacamole stadium.
Yeah. All right. So, this is the start of some of mine. So what I added on here, so like Toy said, I'm vegan and I do cook a lot of vegan dishes at home. And so for you vegan Superbowl watchers, be vegan sports fans, this is a really fun and easy dish. It is breaded tofu, so it's either breaded or fried, depending on how you want to do it. I do breaded without any, I don't cook with oil. So it's breaded tofu with awesome sauce. Awesome sauce is, it's ginger, soy sauce, garlic, and liquid smoke. Spray
Not a
one.
lot of liquid smoke, is it? Or is it actual a lot of liquid smoke?
Huh?
Typically, when people use liquid smoke, they only use a little bit.
Yeah, you only need a little bit for. Yeah, you only need a little bit to get the smoky flavor. It brings everything together. The most important part of this is the ginger and the garlic. So it's like, people like garlic sauce at these Chinese restaurants, right? It's just garlic. So throw in some ginger. Main ingredient, so it's ginger, garlic, and agave. Ginger, garlic, and agave. So it has a sweet and savory. And if you want to add a kick to it, throw in some pepper flakes. Delicious.
Sounds amazing. Before you go to your next dish, so my question is, you say you don't use oil
Nope.
when you're sauteing these, I'm assuming?
Yeah,
or
I'm able to saute and do things on a hot griddle without using oil. So I have a hot griddle, and I also use ceramic skillets. They're all non-stick, but also the way that I'm able to saute like my vegetables, like my mushrooms and onions and all that stuff. You cover the bottom of your skillet with water, and you let it set it on high heat. And when the water starts to get the little bubbles, that's when you add your vegetables. The vegetables already have water, and it'll rapidly heat it, and that'll bring out the flavors, and it keeps it from sticking.
So it's similar to when you heat like a pot sticker a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know that. But when you're cooking like a pot sticker, the request is that you wrap whatever it is you're eating, whether it's a vegetable pot sticker or if you do your vegetables, you wrap it in the breaded paper type of thing. And then you put, like, depending on how many pot stickers, you put a quarter cup of water or up to a cup of water. If you're putting a lot of pot stickers in there, you let that heat up. You put the pot stickers in there, and it still gets a fry on it, or a sear, I should say. And it's like sauteing the pot sticker, but you use water to do it instead of oil.
Yeah, and here's the thing: like when people cook with oil, they're usually doing it for maybe 2 of 3 reasons. One reason is, so they don't stick, right? And that's literally it for most people. It's just lubrication. And you're adding like extra calories to your meal because of that. And then 2, sometimes people use oil to add texture to things. Again, you're adding texture or sheen or whatever with extra calories. You don't really need it. And then 3 is then you're looking into the flavor. Then people are getting to the flavor. For that, it depends on what type of oils they're using. If it's butter, olive oil, avocado, whatever, then that's, all of those different things are considered. But for most people, when they're cooking with oil, they don't really want the oil. They just want the result. You're still doing like a quick, like kind of a flash cooking, high heat type of preparation. And so, I'm just sharing that there are alternatives. For the next one. All right, so this is cool. What does that look like to you?
It looks like, so let me tell you what it looks like to me. I'm going to tell you what it is too, because I think I know.
Yeah.
So the way that it disappeared, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you what I think it is. So the way that the dices are on there, it's the cutting edge. Anyway, it looks like fish. But what I believe it is portobello mushrooms that have been seared, or actually.
You are right. It's portobellos, and this is a portobello mushroom satay. So it is it's a portobello mushroom cap that is that is marinated in a ginger sauce. It's ginger, lemongrass, and garlic, and then for the base, again, soy sauce. Let it you let it marinate overnight, and then you slice them up and you grill them. You put them on the grill. I've made this a couple of times, and each time that I've made it, people were like, "Are you sure these are mushrooms?" I'm like, "Yes, mushrooms. It tastes like steak." I'm like, "It's mushrooms." It's really good. I actually got this recipe from I stole it from a Thai restaurant. I was like, I don't know what mushroom satay is. I'll get it, and then I ate it. I was like, man, this is good. And I stole the recipe. I never went back.
Want something more of eating texture, and they do not want to eat meat. Is refer them to different types of mushrooms, portobello being first. They actually have some restaurants have portobello mushroom burgers.
Yeah.
And I will be making some of those on my show. Future reference, I want to do a show with you guys where we actually do cook.
Yeah.
And we get to make some of those vegan dishes prepared as we were eating the things that I like to eat with meat on it. But I love those things as well.
Yeah. And let me tell everybody so we don't feel like so people don't feel like we're false advertising. Portobellos are a good start. When you do grill them, they do have a tougher and more closer to a meatier texture. But for the most part, there are other mushrooms that are better. Oyster mushrooms and shiitakes. Now, both of those are expensive mushrooms, so when you get them, make sure you know what you're doing. But they also have really good texture.
Yes.
All right, so like I was saying before,
the screen left again.
It what?
It left again.
Okay, just give me one second.
The screen left, and now I don't see it.
Just hang on one second.
Yeah.
What was it? It was basket judge what?
Well, because there was another one.
Yeah, so basket judge 639.
639.
Oh, that's what I gotta do. Sorry, man. I'm juggling different jobs here.
Yeah. I feel like I hear my peoples in the background.
Yeah. Everybody's here.
Okay.
Like people, we're about to get some shows going here in a minute.
Hi, Carver Coleman.
Hey,
Lady Jane is in the building.
Hi.
All right, can you see that now?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So, these are our loaded nachos. Are these nachos or these are fries?
Fries.
These are the loaded fries.
Okay. Similar to the nachos, and you can't see?
Yeah, it's there. Black olives outside of pickles are probably my favorite food. It sounds crazy. I love pickles and I love black olives, man. So that just looks like I'm gonna come to the screen and terrorize your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like he.
Yeah. So, similar to the nachos, we got we're going for that Tex-Mex flavor. But let me tell you, so the way I do the nachos, same thing that I do to the fries. I heat up my fries in the oven, but I season them with smoked sea salt, chili powder, and chipotle powder, and then I throw in a little onion powder on there. And then you load it up. You got your vegetables on there. Got your avocado. If you want to do some pico de gallo, some tomato or something like that, you throw that on there. And then sprinkle on top of it cumin. Makes it all come together. And then as far as like your cheeses, your cheese alternatives, there are different things you can do. You can do different types of vegan queso. You can do. You can also buy like some pre-made queso. Or you can make your own cashew queso, and you can like flavor it however you want. Now,
See, that's why I need to do a show with you on that, because I do want to know how to make these different quesos and get that proper queso texture.
Yeah, so it's all about seasonings. If you got to have a good source of seasoning, and I'm talking about going to like a market, like a farmer's market somewhere where they got the fresh stuff, where you gotta get it by the scoop, because The store-bought brands, depending on the brand, you might not be getting some good stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm not shaming them. It's just sometimes you gotta put in a little extra footwork to get some high quality stuff.
Because I'll tell you right now, by the way, I just want you all to know out there in TV land or YouTube land or wherever you're watching this, I am not a vegan, but I tell you, man, I don't know who created the brand diet, but I love almost everything they make. I get their pizzas, which
Yeah, we spend way too much money eating them pizzas, man.
and I also have a Damiyahn cheesecake because
I'm not a cheesecake person.
Everything I'm allergic to. So I'm allergic to cheese. I'm allergic to lactose, which is found in cow's milk. I'm allergic to gluten, which is
Gee, yeah, you.
so I'm allergic to pretty much everything. So I do eat for my sake, for my health, a lot of things that are considered vegan from a brand that I know is Damiyahn. And then there's those cauliflower brands that Oprah came out with, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not advertising for Damiyahn. I'm just saying.
They're a decent brand. They got quite a few products. Speaking of, all right, so staying in that Tex-Mex flavor palette, you can never go wrong at a Super Bowl party with the taco bar. Just throw out the stuff, make your guests put them together themselves. Have a good day. And when it comes to, let's say, like the vegan version, most of it's already most of it's vegan. But as far as like your grounds, so people like to put meats in their, for their tacos, right? So you got different options. So you can go for some of the top brands. There's Baca brand. I don't really like them too much. There's Beyond brand. They're okay. The brand, if I wanted to do like a crumble for my tacos, it would be Gardein beefless crumble. Stuff is delicious. That's all I got to say about that one. Or you can go for yourself and get yourself a textured vegetable protein, the TVP, and you can make it yourself. It only takes like a minute. Throw in some water and some vegetable broth and season it. Scramble it up. Boom. What I did want to say though, going back to thinking about our nachos, so like, these are loaded fries or whatever, but with the nachos, here's my secret to the nachos. I do the same thing to the nachos that I do to the fries. I season them. What I do is in the bag, I cover them, I coat them with I sprinkle a little bit of like lemon or lime juice. And then I put the chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, shake it up, throw it on a cookie sheet, a baking sheet, and then I toast it. The nachos come out extra crispy and warm and delicious. My girl thought I was eating Doritos when I made my nachos one time. She's like, "When did you buy Doritos?" I'm like, "Doritos? Who got Doritos?" She's over there sitting like eating them one by one. "These are Doritos." I'm like, "No, these ain't Doritos. I just hooked them up. They good that way." So that's that should be. Oh yeah, you got this last one.
Back one to your tacos because I got a question and a couple of suggestions.
Okay.
My question / suggestion is: couldn't you utilize mushrooms?
Yeah.
And seasoned with kind of a Southwest seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Same flavor and feeling and that girth of you're actually eating meat, or for those who want that feeling without actually eating meat.
Yeah. You can, and depending on like what style you want. So like, if you want the street style tacos with like a carnitas, you can take those mushrooms, you slice them up, and you like the portobellos, you slice them up. You toss them with like your peppers and stuff, and then you throw it on your tortilla. Now, in this picture, I think those tortillas are flour tortillas. Ladies and gentlemen, tacos are made with corn tortillas.
Tacos are made with corn tortillas, blue corn or regular yellow corn or white corn, typically.
Yeah.
I go to Mexico twice a year.
Now y'all might call
The United States game.
yeah. Now y'all might call the flour them flour things flour tortillas. Those are wraps, my friends. Those are flour wraps.
Wraps or pitas or something like that.
All right. So what is this, dude? Is this like a pizza?
So what this is so dope. Like, so this is garlic bread on top. So what you do is you take rolls and you make them more like a garlic bread seasoning throughout and everything. It tastes so good. Then you take mozzarella cheese or the cheese of your choice. And then you take different things like pepperoni or a pepperoni alternative. And for me, it's better if it has sausage or a sausage alternative. And if you have veggies.
Should I have those?
Have you made that before?
The Hawaiian bun sandwiches? Hey.
No. It's like an upside down pizza.
Oh.
Yep.
No, I know like when you take Hawaiian buns and you cut them in half and then you put like sandwich stuff on them and then you cook them. Like meat and cheese and delicious.
Yeah, no, this ain't a sandwich. You just dump all the stuff that you put on top underneath it, and then the top is like toasty and crispy, and you have to scoop it out. Yo, so what's the deal with like?
So it's like lasagna.
Yeah.
It's like it's pizza, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's the deal? Like, all of your foods are like get your hands dirty food.
Yeah.
I guess mine. This one you don't get your hands dirty. This one you don't need to, but
Just
you
went black.
definitely digging into them.
Black.
Right. Yeah.
I can't see the screen.
That's okay. Yeah, we're done with that.
Okay.
Oops. All right. There we go. Cool. All right. So, so Sunday. What is it? The February 7th?
Correct.
Sunday, February 7th. We got the Chiefs. We got the Buccaneers. Y'all gonna watch. You got a prediction?
Man, dude. So I'm gonna say this. The last time Mahomes faced Brady was 2 years ago.
Yep.
Playoffs. The game was so good it went into overtime. Whoever won the coin toss was going to win the game. The Patriots won the coin toss, and then they won the game. And that was, to me, the actual Super Bowl.
Yeah, a lot of people said that too.
The next 2 weeks after that, that game was a shame. It was a shame. Like, I don't know why they got to go to the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter. AFC, NFC. I'm glad they're in a different division than us now, so we get to face them in the big game. And we didn't have to mess with the preliminary stuff in the playoffs. So this is the real Super Bowl. My prediction is that so they got home field advantage in the Super Bowl. Never happened ever in the history of the Super Bowl. Everybody there bucking. But my cousin's here from Kansas City, Kevin.
Oh, what?
My friend Sarah, you know her from Salsa Dancing.
Sarah who?
Sarah, she hangs out with Talon. You know Sarah. Short girl, salsa dancer. Apple told me, she's my homie too. She talks.
I haven't been out dancing in a little bit, but okay. Okay.
I didn't want to like because that's not cool. Like, because I don't care about that. But I just was trying to get you to notice.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
she's here right now in Tampa. And just a few other people that I know that are down here in Tampa. And I'm happy. Welcome. Come on. If you're from Kansas City, if you want to come down here and represent. And they get mad at me because I'm wearing my face mask. And my face mask is all ACG. So I went to a sports bar today to pick up our food. I went to go get some fish. And they was like, "Oh, it's wrong, Jay."
Hey, people take their football very serious, and you know I'm not gonna take that from them. You know, it's it's their thing to unwind, to enjoy, and I was just like, you know what? If there's anything that's gonna help bring joy to people, I'm all for it. So, if nothing else, let's hope for an entertaining game, a close game, and let's just have some fun, you know?
Alrighty, so I do want to plug you guys on my show. When can they catch you guys and see what the food? Where can they catch you guys? What's the links? Any way they can catch you?
Yeah, all right. So you can catch What the Food and Other Oddities every Sunday at 5 p.m. on One Voice Radio. We go live from our Facebook. Just look up One Voice Radio. Actually, we do multi-streaming. So we're live on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. One Voice Radio. Yeah. And check out our website, ovrstation.com. So for our audience, where can people find you, Toy?
All right, so you're going to find me on Toys Food Chronicles everywhere. So that's for me, it's on YouTube, it's on Twitter, and it's also on Instagram. Actually, on Twitter, it's not Toys Food Chronicles. I don't know my Twitter, but it's going to be below somewhere. I'm gonna shoot my Twitter. And Damiyahn, are you editing this video?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be in the edit. It's somewhere around here. Somewhere. We don't know where it's gonna be placed yet, but be looking for that. But I don't tweet a lot. I am on Instagram daily, and I seek to give out content on a weekly basis on Wednesdays. This video might be chopped up into a few different videos. I want to do this again with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we gotta have you on the show. Like, we gotta have you on the full show.
Okay, cool, for sure. Yeah. I gotta definitely cook for you or cook with you somehow. We got to figure that out.
We'll Zoom cook
for me and getting it in. So yeah. I miss you.
All right. Well, yeah, we gotta do some of this stuff again. Yeah, there's plenty of time. So more crossovers in the future. To get us out of here, I'm gonna drop a cool little promo for. Oh, he's rocking the Chiefs. They ain't gonna be happy about that. I'm gonna drop a little promo for What the Food and Other Oddities. Remember, check us out every Sunday, 5 p.m. Go to check out Toys Food Chronicles. And yeah, peace out, folks.